So today we will discuss about vector quantities. So a physical quantity can be divided into two parts. One can be said as a scalar, another is a vector. So we can write here physical quantities can be divided into two parts. One is scalar quantities and another is vector quantities. So when we are defining the scalar quantity, the first see the little bit idea about scalar quantities. Scalar quantities, the quantities which are having magnitude and unit. These quantity do not have do not require any direction. So for example, let work done. Another example we can say let speed. Another we can say distance, time, etc. So scalar quantities are those quantities which are having magnitude and unit only, and these quantities do not require any direction to express. Such quantities are called your scalar quantities. For example, we are having work done, speed, distance, time, etc. Now, but when we are talking about the vector quantities, so in general we can say like this. The first see the vector quantity definition. Vector quantities, the quantities or the physical quantities which are having magnitude and unit, as well as these quantities require a direction. These quantities require direction to explain them. These quantities require direction to explain them. Such quantities are called vector. Such quantities are called vector quantities. Vector quantities. So we can say the vector quantities are those quantities which can be explained by the magnitude, unit, as well as direction. Without direction, these quantities cannot be explained. So for example, displacement, one of the very common example. Displacement, velocity, acceleration, force, torque, etc. These are the some of the example of vector quantity: displacement, velocity, acceleration, force, torque, etc. So, whenever defining these quantities, so we will define their magnitude as well as unit, along with we require direction. So, whenever handling we are using the vector quantities, so the application of vector quantities as well as we can say the addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, all these mathematical this when expression we are using, then the little bit different type of theory, different type of procedure we are following. It is little bit different from the scalar quantity. So, first we will discuss here how to express the vector quantity, and then how we are using their mathematical expression and how we are performing their addition, subtraction, multiplication like this.